Hello and welcome to the South Paris Arena. It's day 7 of goalball at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. As the tournament moves up a gear, it's semi-final time. Brazil against Ukraine in the men's. People's Republic of China versus Israel from the women's side of the competition. Eight teams have become 4. It's the business end of the competition in both the men's and the women's. I'm delighted to welcome you along to goalball, a sport unique to the Paralympic Games. It's one of 2 sports that doesn't have an Olympic equivalent. It's a game played at high tempo. It's very physical and extremely entertaining. Goalball is designed for athletes with a vision impairment. All the players are required to wear patches and blackout eye masks to ensure a level playing field across the competition. Teams consist of 6 players, with 3 members playing at any one time. Brazil against Ukraine for a place in the gold medal match against one of People's Republic of China, Japan. It's a simple game, goalball. Players try to throw a ball past an opponent and into the back of the net. I've made it sound simple, but a lot of hard work goes into the game. And the beauty of goalball is players use a variety of different techniques to release the ball, including the 180 degrees turn, full rotation, and even some players throw the ball between their legs. The ball itself is similar size to a basketball and has 2 bells inside. There are 8 sound holes around the ball so players can pick up the sounds of the 2 bells. Semi-final. The current Paralympic gold medalists Brazil against the IPSA European champions Ukraine. This matchup has all the ingredients to be a fascinating game. Players going through their warm-ups using the ball that weighs 1.25 kilograms. It's similar to a standard bag of sugar that you'd find in the supermarket or the cupboard at home. Intense workout for the players. They have insane upper body strength, all the players in goalball. And they can generate speeds of up to 38 miles per hour. Vasyl OLIINYK, 13 goals so far here in Paris. Been excellent. Already beaten his tally from Tokyo. An important player for Ukraine. Ukraine scored 3 goals in the final 70 seconds to secure their spot in the semi-finals. So much strength and depth in this Brazil squad. Leomon Moreno, a star of the game. 9 goals so far. Part of the team that won gold in Tokyo. .38 goals scored so far for Brazil. They're the top overall team scorers in the men's side of the competition. Highly entertaining to watch Brazil. 3-time world champions, current Paralympic gold medalists. And back in the semi-finals of the Paralympic Games. Communication crucial between the players on the courts and the coaching staff in the team bench area. It's also a sport that requires great physical and mental strength. The players can use any part of their body to block the ball. A raucous atmosphere inside the South Paris arena. The goalball is unique in many ways. The crowd have to stay silent whilst the ball is in play. They can make their voices heard now. Once the game gets underway, hush will descend across the venue. Our referees from Iraq and Japan. Their voices will be heard around the venue. They'll be guiding the players, the coaches, spectators, and you at home. Their calls are really important for the flow of the game. Starting 3 for Ukraine includes Vasyl OLIINYK, 13 goals so far, Anton STRELCHYK and Oleksandr TOPORKOV, a brilliant centre player for Ukraine. So flamboyant to watch Brazil. Leomon Moreno, Josemarcio Sousa and Emerson Ernesto in the starting 3 for Brazil. $19 goals between the starting 3 for Brazil. The court is separated into 3 sections. Either side of the centre line is the neutral area, and the areas in front of the goals are the team area. Fedir, Dubrovin. It's a father and son combination. Head coach and assistant coach. Fedir guided the team to gold at the IPSA European Championships. His son Anton plays a big role in the side. And the referees are just checking the patching and the eye shades of all the players. Jonatas Castro, head coach since 2022. Guided the team to gold to the IPSA World Championships.
Semi-finals in between, Brazil on my left and Ukraine on my right. I would like to remind everyone to switch off your mobile phone and keep it quiet while the ball is empty. Thank you. Ukraine will start with the ball. Quiet please. Center.
The stakes are high. It's semi-final time. Brazil against Ukraine. And it's Ukraine who have got off to the perfect start. The first throw of this semi-final. And Anton STRELCHYK has put Ukraine in front.
Le but du numéro 2 de l'Ukraine, Anton STRELCHYK, temps restant 11 minutes 53.
Quiet, please.
Well, and Brazil hit back straight away. 2 throws, 2 goals. This just sets up this semi-final so nicely. Through the legs of Anton STRELCHYK.
Et la réponse immédiate du Brésil avec Josemarcio SOUSA, temps restant 11 minutes.
Sousa with his 7th goal at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Incredible opening 15 seconds. And finally we get our first block.
Please keep it quiet while ball is hitting. Thank you.
Leomon Moreno, an outstanding player. 36 goals at the World Championships. 9 goals so far here in Paris. Anton STRELCHYK has already got 1 goal, but he's conceded a long ball penalty. The ball has to bounce twice, once inside the team area, once inside the neutral area. The team area, those 2 zones right in front of the goal. The neutral area, either side of the centre line. That ball didn't bounce inside the neutral area. And Leomon Moreno, so clinical. And Brazil have turned this one around. 3 goals in just over 35 seconds at the start of this first half. Expertly dispatched into the bottom right corner. Leomon Moreno.
Et le but de Leomon Moreno pour le Brésil, temps restant 11 minutes 24.
This game had all the ingredients to be a fascinating match. And already 3 goals in just over 35 seconds. It's a surprise when someone makes a block at the moment. Ukraine conceded only 20 goals before coming into the game. A joint second best defence with Brazil. A well-organised team, Ukraine. Sousa with the throw down the centre. Players will either bounce the ball or spin the ball. They won't necessarily just stick in their positions either on the right or left. They'll move around the team area, try and create different angles, get a run up on the throws. Moreno. Good teamwork from Ukraine. Game played at quick pace. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball after they've made the initial defensive block. Quick reply. Well dealt with by Vasyl OLIINYK. 23 goals across 2 Paralympic games for the 28-year-old. The Ukraine team have a really good connection with one another. They all play for the same club side, Infosport. The head coach an assistant coach, is also the coach for Invasport. Always remain really calm, the Ukraine coaches, Fedir and Anton Dubrovin. Never seem to be flustered. And that one squeezed through, and Vasyl OLIINYK equalises for Ukraine. It burst through that right pocket. Nice little movement, stepping to his right to try and shift up that space in between the right pocket, that centre player and the right winger. Nicely worked from OLIINYK. I'm sure from the coach's point of view that they'll be hoping the defence shores itself up. But let's keep the goals coming. Brilliant bouncing effort right down the centre, testing Ernesto. That's why you work in pairs. Good covering from SOUSA. And once again from OLIINYK for Ukraine. Working in tandem with each other. Brilliant bouncing effort from OLIINYK. These two teams are really going for it in the early stages. Every throw is testing the defense of Ukraine and Brazil. Brazil, the current Paralympic gold medalists, three-time world champions. Gold at the Parapan American Games. One of the best teams in the world in goalball. Ukraine competing at a Paralympic Games for the second time. Have won the IPSA European Championships twice in 2023 and 2019. A well-organised side. Defensively, normally very solid. Great reply from SOUSA. It's often a tactic for players to try and throw the ball back really quickly, but it's such a hard thing to perfect, to try and collect the ball in one motion and then throw the ball back. All the other teams, when they are on the court against us, they think of it as a final. The words of Josemarcio SOUSA. So much confidence in the Brazil team. Nice effort from OLIINYK, really targeting that right pocket. Cross court from Moreno. Players will throw the ball in different directions, trying to catch out the opposition. Just goes wide. There was space there. right into the side netting, but it's inches wide. Neither team wasting time to throw the ball. Teams have 10 seconds to return. Ball once made the first initial defensive block. Sousa winding one up down the center. Toporkov really goes under the radar. Oleksandr Toporkov. The center player is such a crucial part of the game, coordinates the defense, works in tandem with the wing players to block any angles. It's not always about throwing the ball in goalball. Solid defense can win you championships in Ukraine and Brazil. Certainly two of the very best in that department. Timeout called by Ukraine. Teams have 4 timeouts throughout a match, but you can't use all 4 of your timeouts in the second half. Teams try to use one in the first half. You get 45 seconds to deliver your message. Great effort from Anton STRELCHYK. Tipped wide. Flinging himself to the left. Moreno players won't just lie flat, they'll try and arc their bodies, push themselves up the court. Moreno, 25 goals in Tokyo, second highest scorer. Scored the most penalties and already has scored 1 penalty so far in the match. He's clinical when he gets the opportunity. Hardly ever misses. Good work between Toporkov and STRELCHYK, closing off that gap. Use any part of your body to block the ball. That pushed the long ball line. Has to bounce twice, once in the team area, once in the neutral area. Emerson and Ernesto playing in the centre for Brazil. First learned about goalball through his brother. Fell in love with the sport from his very first training session, and now competing at the Paralympic Games for a second time. Whipped towards OLIINYK. Blocked. Players will use that full rotation throw to try and gather up momentum. It's a limited space, the team area. So any way you can try and generate some power in your throw. Quick reply from Moreno, trying to catch out OLIINYK.
Official timeout.
Referee just checking the eye shades of Leomon Moreno. Players can't touch the eye shades whilst the game is live. They have to wait for permission from the referee. All the eye shades are blackout. Creates a level playing field amongst the competition. Ball over. Ball crosses the centre line, so it goes back to Brazil. Chance to potentially create a little bit of pressure here. Moreno. That one's blocked. Will be collected safely by Anton STRELCHYK. 3 goals in the European Championship final. Already a goal in this semi-final. Four goals in just over 2 minutes. The game has just levelled out. Two teams now settling into the match. It was an electric start. Both teams scoring with their very first throws of the match. Anton Dubrovin, assistant coach for Ukraine, giving out some important messages to his players. The skill level of all 6 players on the court is so high. They really mix up how they throw the ball. OLIINYK really likes to try and dig the ball into the court to create a high bounce. Leomon Moreno comes off. 1 goal in the game, is 10th overall here in Paris. The strength and depth in this Brazil squad is incredible. Andre Dantas now comes on, and he has 13 goals. He's not even in the starting 3. Joint 4th overall in the scoring charts. Dantas with 29 goals at the IPSA World Championships in 2022. Final 90 seconds, and that one squeezes through. Brilliant effort. The bounce, the pace. OLIINYK, it's been his trademark, certainly throughout these Paralympic Games. And it goes over the top of the substitute DANTAS. Welcome to the game. OLIINYK 15 goals now in Paris. His 25th Paralympic goal. And I suspect he's not finished there. He is really putting the pressure on DANTAS. Substitute working really hard. Toporkov in the center for Ukraine. Brilliant player, keeps it all together, glues the defense. Anton STRELCHYK. First goal of the match with the first throw of the game. 31.8 seconds remaining in the first half, and the current Paralympic gold medalists are behind here in the semi-final. One of the favourites for the tournament. Ukraine, competing in their second Paralympic Games, have never won a Paralympic medal. Important save from DANTAS. A fourth for Ukraine would put them in firm control of the match. Checking the eye shades of DANTAS, number 9. Players can't touch the eye shades. When the game is live, they have to wait for the referee to give them permission. Can Brazil get an equaliser just before half-time? It's a good block. Goals at the start of the first half, a goal towards the end. It was a tight contest during the middle of that first half. But it was an electric start to the game. Brazil 2, Ukraine 3. Half-time in this semi-final, the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
Other goal scorers, Ukraine number 1, Vasyl Olinik, 2 times, and Brazil's Leomon MORENO, 1 time. 2-star teams, second half of this exciting semi-final.
Crowd have been treated to a brilliant game so far.
Now it's time to take a look
Ukraine, start with the...
First throw of the game, first goal, Anton STRELCHYK with his sixth goal at these Paralympic Games. And Brazil's first throw ended up in the back of the net. An extraordinary start to the match. SOUSA with the goal. OLIINYK got in on the act. That was his first. And that was his second. A brilliant bouncing effort that deceived Dantas. He has been brilliant so far here in Paris. 100 throws in that first half. It was played at 100 miles an hour at times. Ukraine have made 5 more blocks. Brazil really testing Ukraine, making them work in every throw. The referee's checking the eye shades of all the players before the start of the second half. And we're nearly ready to go. Which way will this game turn next? Semi-final here at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games.
Second half of the game is between Ukraine on my left, Brazil on my right. Half-time score, Ukraine 3, Brazil 2. Brazil is start with the ball. Quiet, please. Center. Play.
Second half of this semi-final at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Brazil against Ukraine for a place in the gold medal match. Brazil, the current Paralympic gold medalists. Ukraine, the IPSA European champions. A brilliant first half. And we're all set for a fascinating second 12 minutes. The two teams have switched ends of the court, which offers up new opportunities for players. Some players favour being at one side of the court. If you're right-handed or left-handed, it just creates a few different options. Brazil will always make you work. Hardly ever miss the target. Ukraine are a very solid defensive unit. Only the 20 goals conceded. During the Paralympics so far. OLIINYK nearly gets it through that right pocket. He's really testing that area. That gap between the centre and the left winger. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball once they make that first defensive block. Working in tandem, the 3 players for Brazil. They won't just remain static, the players. They'll cover each other, almost create like a second barrier in front of the goal. Nice return from SOUSA. Good work from Ukraine. It's another tactic that players use to try and reply quickly. Toporkov showing how it's done. Just lifting his body slightly to block that ball. Goes under the radar, Toporkov, but he's an outstanding player. Excellent at the European Championships in Montenegro. Clock stops every time the ball is blocked out. We're doing timeouts and substitutions. Funny old game, goalball. Sometimes a minute will feel like a lifetime. And sometimes the game goes along very quickly. Using the frame of the goal to position himself. Dantas, players can use the frame of the goal, and the court markings are also tactile, so they can navigate their way around the court, the players. Good effort, matched by a good save from Anton STRELCHYK. Brazil have come the closest in this second half. Just the faintest of touches from STRELCHYK. In the first 3 minutes of the first half, we had 4 goals. Both teams more compact in the second. OLIINYK squeezes it through. It's a huge goal for Ukraine. It's a hat-trick for OLIINYK. It could be the biggest goal of the match for Ukraine.
Scored by number 1, Vasyl. OLIINYK. Time remaining 8 minutes and 37 seconds.
Et le but pour l'Ukraine signé Vasyl OLIINYK, temps restant.
16 goals so far at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games for Vasyl OLIINYK, and it could be his biggest goal yet. Not just in this match, but potentially in his career. Ukraine have never won a medal at the Paralympic Games. And they are just under 9 minutes away from securing a spot in the gold medal match. How do Brazil respond? The current Paralympic gold medalists, 3-time world champions. They've won the last 3 IPSA World Championships. There's still time for Brazil. Sense of urgency now by Brazil. Teams have 10 seconds to return the ball after they make the defensive block. They need big performances now, Brazil. Sousa, 26 goals in Tokyo, joint top scorer, known as Parazinho. We need a goal from him or his teammates very soon. Castro, the head coach for Brazil, potentially preparing to bring on Moreno. Ukraine are a tough team to break down. One of the best defensive sides. Toporkov at the heart of that, in the center. Brilliant player for Ukraine. But does that one just squeeze through? It's inches wide. Here comes the substitution. Sousa is going to come off for Brazil.
Number 5, Josemarcio. Sousa, play.
Moreno back on.
Moreno.
Et un changement pour le Brésil avec la sortie du numéro 5, Josemarcio Sousa, et l'entrée du numéro 4, Leomon Moreno.
Brazil's top 2 scorers here in Paris are on the court together. And they need something special. Into the final quarter of the match. Ukraine with a 2-goal cushion, and a timeout has been called. Ukraine are yet to make a substitution. They have the likes of Rodion ZHYHALIN on the bench, the 39-year-old experienced player. But they're sticking with their starting 3. They've been excellent so far. OLIINYK and STRELCHYK almost the same amount of blocks. Both been tested. It's a good bouncing effort, but well dealt with. And a quick reply from Ernesto. Centre players aren't often the ones to throw the ball. There's a huge contrast between Ernesto and Toporkov. Ernesto for Brazil, 10 throws. Compared to Toporkov in the centre for Ukraine, just the 2. It's not always about throwing the ball, though. But he certainly knows how to find the back of the net, Moreno. Is that the spark that Brazil needed? That fizzed into the net. Beautiful from Moreno. Just angling his run up to drag that defence open. Just cause a little bit of a gap in the centre and the left wing player for Ukraine. And slotted it home. They won't panic, this Ukraine team. A fingertip from Dantas. Ball over. Ball exited out from the neutral area, so it goes back to Ukraine. Great work from Emerson. Ernesto in the centre for Brazil. Players don't just lie flat on the court. They'll raise their bodies. They'll try and create a little bit of a ramp to try and clear the ball over the crossbar or kick the ball away. You have to have really good core strength. And that one just goes over the crossbar. It skims the crossbar. So close to a fifth. Crowd making their voices heard. They still believe. There's time left in this game. 3 minutes and 46 seconds is a long time in goalball. Ukraine know they'll be made to work really hard to secure their place in the gold medal match. Take two for Moreno. Brazil had to beat European opposition at the last Paralympic Games, Lithuania. An excellent side. Ukraine beat Lithuania in the European Championships final in Montenegro. This game is just being turned up a notch. Just under 3 minutes remaining. It's been an excellent game. Goals, brilliant saves, bit of drama with a long ball penalty. And the best players in the sport going toe to toe. Brilliant from Moreno. Absolutely scintillating from Brazil's star man. Three goals in the match, and just when they needed him, he has delivered. And Ukraine, a team that don't often panic. There might be some nerves now. It's 4-4. Well, Moreno has conceded a long ball. Ball didn't bounce inside the neutral area. Has to bounce once inside the team area, once inside the neutral area. And despite Moreno's great work in getting Brazil back level, Ukraine have a chance to go back in front. Timeout called by Ukraine. Anton Dubrovin sensing that Moreno had guessed the plan. Coach can call a timeout as long as the ball hasn't been thrown. Take two. Dispatched. It's a huge goal for Ukraine. They're back in front. No problem for OLIINYK. 4 goals in the semi-final. Brilliant performance from OLIINYK. 17 goals now overall at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. It's a game that has twisted and turned one way then the next. Point of the game where that 1.25 kilogram ball starts to hurt just a little bit more. Players can use any part of their body to block the ball. Brilliant from OLIINYK. Ukraine have a 2-goal cushion against the current Paralympic gold medalists. Brazil are going to have to dig deep now.
Et le but pour l'Ukraine signé Vasyl OLIINYK, temps restant 1 minute 56.
Brazil, timeout.
Le temps mort demandé par le Brésil.
Work to do for the Brazil coaching staff. However, never write off Brazil. They were 4-2 down. They brought it back to 4-4. They're going to have to do it again. When you have the likes of Moreno and Dantas, anything is possible. Every block will feel like a goal for Ukraine. And every second will feel like a minute. Dantas comes off for Brazil. Head coach Jonatas Castro has decided to bring on SOUSA for the big moment. SOUSA, part of the Brazil team that won gold in Tokyo, bronze in Rio. Need a big performance from him with just over 90 seconds remaining. Players can use the team area to get a run up. They'll arc their runs, they'll try and spin and bounce the ball. They'll try different methods. SOUSA winding one up down the center of the court, but that one's blocked. Off the post. Inches away for Brazil. Oh, so close for Brazil. Those extra hours in practice, they all come down to moments like this. Can Brazil find something? Timeout call by Brazil. .5 seconds remain in the second half. Ukraine lead by 6 goals to 4 against the current Paralympic gold medalists. Brazil need this one to go in, and it doesn't. Timeout call by Ukraine. Game management so important for the European champions. Ukraine have never won a Paralympic medal. Competing at their second Paralympic Games. Ukraine are through to the gold medal match. The European champions have beaten the current Paralympic gold medalists, Brazil.
Final score of the game, Ukraine 6, Brazil 4.
What a moment for this team.
Is going tomorrow's final match, and it plays there against winner of tonight, another semi-final game, which is between people.
Fedir Dubrovin, he set up this team.
So Ukraine goes to gold medal game. Congratulations.
And he's guided them to gold at the European Championships, bronze at the World Championships. And they are now guaranteed a medal, but they will go for gold. Brazil the current Paralympic gold medalists will play in the bronze medal match. What a performance from Ukraine. It's been a fantastic match, one that will be remembered for a long time. It gave us absolutely everything. Brilliant goals, fantastic saves, high drama. Just when you thought Brazil were done, they fought back. This Ukraine team are something special. Ukraine are through to the men's gold medal match. Brazil will play in the bronze medal game.
Nous espérons que vous avez apprécié ce premier match. Le second de cette même session sera un match aux femmes. Deux demi-finales, République populaire de Chine contre Israël à 15h15. Vos tickets restent valables toute la journée et profitez de la compétition.
We hope you have enjoyed the first game of the session. Thank you for being part of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Audience, please stick around. Your tickets are good for the next game also.
206 throws in the match. Ukraine were made to work really hard. Brazil hardly ever missed the target.
Thanks for joining us and enjoy the competition.
Ukraine are through to the gold medal match. Ukraine have never won a Paralympic medal. What an achievement.